G'day guys, I'm Dore. I'm here on the famous Upper Mataura River today in pretty clear water conditions, and I have with me the Primal Zone 10'6" 3-weight Euro nymphing rod. I'm going to find just how many fish are in some of these riffles. Now, when you indicate a nymphing tricky water or spooky water, you'll suddenly find that you get a lot of drag from the indicator pulling the flies through due to its riding on top of the surface. However, when you're nymphing, you can use lighter, finer tippets to cut through the water, get deeper, and have your flies drifting slower through those bottom currents. That makes a big difference on pressured fish or in fish that are feeding in super clear conditions. Let's see how we go today. So that was pretty easy. Deeper drifts, slower drifts, better drifts with lighter tippet to fish that you can see. The key is to wade in softly, smoothly and slowly, stay low, find your optimal positioning and make that first cast count. Nice straight rod path, drop that nymph in, maintain contact. The sight had twitched. I was also watching the fish so I knew when he had it. Now, using 5.5x tippet on the 10'6" 3-weight Primal Zone, I never felt like I was going to pull that hook or bust him off. It is great, light, fine diameter tippet protection. And here we go again from a very calm, deep piece of water that I don't think I would have got a drift in. Quite swirly in there where this fish was. I knelt down, I stuck in a position, got that fly over him. Good times. Well, so far it's been pretty successful. I think the key to success was stealth. When people fish riffles, they think that because it's riffly water, the fish can't see them as easily. Yeah, kind of to a degree, but the fish will still see movement, shapes, shadows, and particularly your casting, your wading disturbances. I approached the riffle side on. I stayed very, very low, moved very slow moving into position, and I cast from an often knelt position. The first riffle produced 6 very nice wee fish. If I was indicator nymphing, do I think I would have pulled those 6 from that wee riffle? Possibly. But I feel I had a lot more control. I was able to convert those little nippy takes that you often get in these conditions, especially when you've got a few Deleotidium nymphs moving at this time of the day. And I feel I just had that little bit of an edge over what I would have been doing if I was throwing a bit of yarn with a short trace to a pair of nymphs. Nice soft tip here with lots of bottom end power. This Primal Zone is certainly protecting this 5.5x tippet. Hey, so another great fish from the Mataura River on the Primal Zone 10'6" 3-weight Euro nymph specialist rod. I'm fishing 5.5x tippet, very fine, very light, but with a very soft rod tip this affords me, and the powerful butt section. That 3.5 to 4 pound brown, it's put up absolutely no resistance at all. I was able to really give him some stick, bring him to the net fast, and best of all, maintain that hook set. It's certainly amazing the types of water you can fish with this effective method much more efficiently than if you were fishing one-dimensionally with your indicator or dry dropper rig. And again, a fish sitting in a tricky sort of soft patch of water in between two currents. I managed to get some good contact, a nice slow drift over him, and on his second pass, he moved, the sighter stopped, and we hit him. So it's a pretty tricky light up there. So what I've done with my sighter is I have tied a couple of blood knots throughout it and left the tag ends long. That gives you a bit more of a visual. Pretty handy we tip that one. So once again, some pretty tricky water, staying low, crawling into position, getting that fly over them, letting it get deep through those difficult currents immediately behind the drop off was the winner for the day. Hey, so check out the Primal Zone Euro nymphing combo. It certainly opens up a whole lot of new options on your local rivers. Cheers.